Pan-Pac Championships in swimming will go without the Chinese. Very strange that, isn't it? With the September 23rd bid coming up shortly, the Chinese have decided not to send their swimmers to the Pan-Pac Games. We'll read a bit more about that, I think, in the next month or two. But to bring us right up to date, to tell us the scores, here's Kate Payton.
Thanks, Bruce. Good morning, everyone. We go first to the Ashes Tour, and at Stumps on the third day of the fifth test, England trails Australia by 43 runs. Australia piled on 408 thanks to the efforts of Merv Hughes and Ian Healy, who held out for a record seventh wicket stand of 107. At the close, England had moved to 1 for 89. Graham Gooch is unbeaten on 44 and Robin Smith on 7. Leg spinner Shane Warne claimed the wicket of New English captain Mike Atherton for 28.
If nothing else, there's been no doubting England's determination in Mike Atherton's first match as captain, and the early wicket of Steve Waugh, adjudged caught behind, was due reward for admirable aggression. But the thin line between that and intimidation seemed overstepped when Stewart rushed down the pitch during an appeal against Hughes. Umpire David Shepherd was not at all impressed, and match referee Clive Lloyd said he'd be mentioning it in his report. Simultaneously, Graham Thorpe's actions drew criticism from the England manager, who called it dissent and demanded there be no repeat. Merv Hughes typically had his own riposte. And so began a potentially match-winning century partnership with Ian Healy that once more emphasised the lack of penetration and variety in England's attack. Together they added 107 in even time, pushing the lead ominously on towards 100. Then, just as the new captain was fully appreciating the problems of his predecessor, Healy departed for 80. Hughes also fell to Bicknell for 38, but only for Rifle to compound England's frustration, extending the Australian lead ultimately to 132. England's response with the bat was hearteningly positive, with Gooch and Atherton proving the pitch is not the devil it's been made out to be. Neither looked in any trouble as they whittled away at the Australian lead, and getting through to the close without loss was beginning to look possible. But with 60 on the board, Atherton was snared by Warne for 28, given out eventually caught off bat and pad. But Gooch remained in the jaw-jutting mood that sustains him so well in adversity, continuing to counter-attack whenever possible. Even if, at the other end, Smith hardly suggested permanence. At the close, Gooch was on 44 and England, now only 43 behind, are making a creditable fight of it.
Some changes.